welcome to the Crypto Business Podcast brought to you by TokenMinds. I am your host, Fritzy, the Senior Content Manager here at TokenMinds, a creative engineering crypto and NFT agency helping businesses all over the world with their blockchain development, crypto marketing, and NFT token sales strategy. In this podcast, we will dive into blockchain and talk about relevant topics for businesses and founders. I have here with me Mr. Anchor Chan, our accounts manager here at TokenMinds, as we talk about token sales, crypto art, and its processes. Hi, Anchor. Thank you so much for joining me today. So let's just dive right in, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Hi, everyone.
for our first question, could you please share with me what are token sales?
Yeah, for sure. This is quite basic, but for a lot of people, right, once they really want to enter this market, they still write something. Once they find online, it's not really all organized message they can find, right, all this kind of information. So in general, token sales is for any really potential projects they want to actually have an idea like the developer, the future roadmap or development of the platform actually to benefit other people, right? And also the industry of the crypto taking use of the blockchain technology. They actually normally will first do some like fundraising actually to make sure that this fund can be used for the future development. So in general, that's but anyway, each token sale also has its unique details. The token sales procedure, like usually entails creating digital agreements and a decentralized ledger, generating and offering the resulting tokens. So for most of the project, they still need a token sale, no matter for pre-sale or public sale, or for an NFT project, and they need also and the main thing to be able to fund their future plans. Yeah, that is about the token sale.
Okay, all right. And could you share me how do we go about conducting token sales and what's the process?
Yeah, sure. Actually, it's quite a lot of things for any new project startup to want to be involved in a crypto solution, blockchain solution to any like final token sale. First, I remember 3 or 4 years ago when it's still like ICO periods when there are a lot of like projects that they want to do token sale, but then most of the projects actually they are low quality and they just like a rug pull or right and they didn't really achieve any like the roadmap, right, the plans after the token sale. So for them it's mainly just for fundraising, but for now the requirements of the project are higher, and everyone, like all the retail investors or private investors, they will really check the project and to double check if they're legit. And in this case, the quality of the every step for achieve a token sale and get a good performance is also much higher. So, for example, from beginning, we really need a quite a unique product that powerful and different from the this product in the market. So, for example, if we want to have a product, you already need to have some product like a demo or a clear roadmap and something developed already to show the public to win trustworthy. And then for the technical part, we also need you need also develop a token like all the tokenomic and the vesting about the token, everything. So for the development, you also need to choose which blockchain you will use. For example, for now in the market is mainly ETH and also Polygon or Solana. These are actually all the main blockchains that people use for development of token and NFT. And then a lot of people will choose from this, either based on the transaction fees or gas fee, or also based on their requirements. For example, some guys that they will use for Polygon, Solana for cheaper gas fee and transaction fee. And someone will still think, okay, ETH is still the most popular one. They have like millions of users and very stable, especially after this like a new POS things after September. So it's super important for develop really a stable token that to be used for their fundraising and also for the future tokenomic and roadmap development. And then for sure is something also about the legal and regulatory perspective. A lot of people actually when they want to do some project from beginning, they normally sometimes they will ignore or offer skip this part, but that is not really so ideal for a long-term projects, especially because for now, still a lot of governments put a lot of regulations on the crypto, especially about the token sale, like SEC in United States and the MSC in the Malaysia or something like that. So if you want to actually get these projects stably right grow for a long term, you need to actually to get your project at better like a legal advisor firm that work together with, or at least a crypto agency that really knows a lot of like different regulations of the legal for the crypto. That will be more efficient for the future growth of the project. And for sure, like the white paper, we also discussed in the last podcast before. It's already like we talked several times. So for white paper, it's also super important. For now, the white paper, I think, is mainly will focus on all right, all the project details about your project, why you are different from other projects, as well as with some good designs and also your team members. Uh, Also docs, right, in the white paper on the website. This is quite important for now that people will like only trust those Doxa team and the project from a transparent team that will make them gain more face for the project. And for this white paper, sure, it will be it will not be a normal like white paper for other projects. For creative projects, and it will be like a really in a nice layout and all the especially tokenomics with different infographic and charts to explain all those tokenomic about the project, like how people actually can see and expect okay from this project from white paper. I think this project will be long term, and we it keep really be in a good module, and there is a prosperous right future for this project. And then it's mainly about also the technology. These are already mentioned. Like for now, the main blockchain like Ethereum or Cardano or Solana and Polygon. Those are main blockchains the projects will be used for now, and also applicable for the NFT projects like the markets like OpenSea and the Rebel. So in this case, it's just something that the project will already decide before they start the marketing. And then back to the marketing, it's also quite important. For example, for sure, the community building and growth is super important, and all the marketing actually will contribute to this one. For example, the influencer promotion, some PR coverage, and some blog posted on crypto media, and then we get continuous people join the community and also follow the social media. We can actually educate them about more about the project, and also some community events planned. So once the project starts, they better work with really experts and experienced community event planner to be able to get people who join the Discord and social media be more engaged, and then generate continuous hype on the product to the token sale. And then it's about executed strategy. For sure, this normally I think is better gets the guys actually who already has experience on other projects. For example, we normally still suggest to get a crypto agency who knows already all of this to work together instead of freelancers, because for freelancers it's really not well organized. They will not come up with any like all those right complete plan of strategy for the projects. But for the agencies, if you check, then they have already experience with a lot of other big projects like Token NFT. You can actually hire them and work together with them, and get more value, add more value, and for the project for the token sale. And finally, once all the marketing is done, the token sales done, the token will be listed on exchanges like on decentralized or the central exchanges. So in this case, it will also be something else like at the liquidity pool or the market making or some centralized exchanges, and also get the token listed in the CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and also keeps like working together with other projects as well for some collaboration or the plans or the execution of the future plans, instead of like just get everything slow after the token sale if you want to really get something long term. And then even after post token sale for the project, they still not need to promote the tokens. For example, like I said, they just search for some collaborations with other influencers, tier one influencers or PR media, keep some exposure always, and keep updating the community. All those upgrade up, development progress, like how it goes and everything. So to bring like continuous exposure for everything that the project achieved after the token sale with all the funds that can spend on the development process. Yeah, so that is actually how normally we execute and promote the token sale.
All right, thank you so much, Anchor, for sharing that. And my next question, I know you already have a lot of experiences in working with our multiple clients that we have at TokenMinds. Could you please share with our audience what enhances the success of token sales?
Yeah, actually, for this, something really we need to pay attention to emphasize here is first about the tokenomic. I just also mentioned it is about actually how you convince people to join your project, how to make them know that by joining the project as an early participants, what kind of profit they can get, because anyway, all these investors join because they know that they can get something from the project. And if you want to make people believe this, you need to get really some good economics right in the at least on the website and the white paper, and also in the future plans and the roadmap. So in this case, we can also, after the token released, we can keep generating continuous selling buying pressure, and it can keep all those those trading going well, the trading volume, everything. And then for sure, another thing is for the team, a legit team with all the docs, members, and as well as continuous interacting with the community members from the team by joining any MA, and also frequent updates on the team, like join any offline online crypto events, updates on the development and marketing will really actually build the trustworthy and get more and more people join the project. And third is the white paper. I already also explained everything about this part just now. So for the white paper, it needs really be professional. In this case, like a legal advisor, a lawyer, and also agency that who has experience on this can also double check about the quality of the white paper to make sure it's really is appealing enough to get people have more faith in the projects.
All right, thank you, Anchor. Next question would be, how do you conduct a successful pre-sale of crypto?
For this one, except what I mentioned, always you need a good website, you need a good white paper, and also at least something already ready to be demoed or something like a platform, or no matter for the other rights. And then then you can use actually to work together with some pre investors or VC funds to get some pre-sale done before the public sale. And in this case, if you get already some connections with some VC funds, you can also use to promote your project and to get a better, to drop into a better public sale in this case. So normally we advise people the project team actually to connect with someone that really have some connection with other like VC funds or private investors that are interested in that project. For example, you are DeFi projects, they can find you some DeFi investors that are interested this concept of NFT as well. So in this case, the connection of those VC capital funds is super important in this case. Yeah.
Okay, and lastly, what about crypto art? Do you have any tips on how to sell these?
For crypto arts, actually, in general, it's not really too much difference than their crypto, normally like crypto or token projects. Then for crypto art, it's mainly like the difference is that it's actually non-fungible tokens. Like we saw that from Hello Kitty and to CryptPunks, we saw really like it's really hot trend since 2020 or 21. And for that, we saw a lot of like crypto arts projects such as Artsky and Bored Ape. We also discussed in last videos already about this. In general, that's if we want to get a good an empty drop, then what we need to do is also like for sure for the NFT projects, mainly the storyline, and also the team is super important because for NFT projects normally it doesn't really have a lot of technique, especially for the PFP NFT projects. So normally in this case it needs really to be really creative with a storyline of all the right NFTs, and also with the support of some tier one influencers that also work together with build some collaborations with other NFT projects, etc. And then based on all this, then for the community it will be a lot of like giveaways and events like planned for the generating the hype for the community to the NFT minting. And also can be integrated with like metaverse or any other like gamefi or token as well for generating the utility of the NFT, like NFT staking, even can be connected with DeFi projects. And for this, normally from marketing perspective, we suggest to target those right NFT influencers, and also some ads promotion on like NFT rating websites, etc., to make be able to achieve the success of the NFT and the crypto art project.
All right, there you have it, our audience here at Crypto Business Show. Thank you so much, Anchor, for joining me here today, and have a good day.